And welcome back, picking up where we left off last time in Shadow Empire, the beginning of round 115, where over the intern we suffered no losses, nor killed anything. We're at 7 decisions facing us. Apparently we got declared on by one of the territories. I think this is one of the survivor AIs declaring on us. Ah yes, the wonders of Autocracy and the Spy Council. Threaten leader, assassinate leader, yep. Hold to power, so spawn some rebellions. Bunch of potentially interesting farm cards. You want a special exemption. Which do I prefer, heart or mind? I do prefer mind, so we're gonna say there are no exemptions. Plus you have 100 opinion of me, why would I want to improve your opinion? This is the governor, governor would like to like me more. Increasing his opinion of me gives me more fist. Pissing him off takes fist away. No. Supporters actions. You're requesting that we be at war with one of the majors. I'm going to say no. I could probably diplomacy back to... Okay, I would have liked to tell me this, right? So it's saying, hey, your autocracy has decreased by 8. Would have been like to know that that was a possibility for saying no there, but... and yeah, use military force to enforce the contractual obligations.
Affirmative.
Keep the monitors under control. I don't like heart or democracy, so I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I'm gonna expand Keats. I have other things I want to spend a little power on. Yeah, so it was the surviving AI here that declared on us. The moment, I'm not actually sure exactly what I'm going to do in response to them declaring on us, other than just maintain the picket. Maybe tighten the picket a little bit. Because these sentinels, they're AI walkers. They're walkers, right? So they're technically tank classed. They're hard targets. Our troops are mostly firing small arms. They're not particularly great at attacking hard targets right now. So my best way to deal with them is actually get them to attack me and not attack them. Driving the motorized in to be prepared to help out. I think we do have 2 more that can come in by strategic move. Oh, and we can go ahead and strategic move them all the way up into the business. Okay, so we should be in a good position to finish the encirclement of the city on the next turn. So I moved up the first motorized, well, the second motorized. Moved up the second motorized brigade to try to take this tile. If we can take this tile, we'll have the city fully encircled and should, with the masses that we have, be able to squash the city. I suppose one question is, do I want to press my luck down here? What is our predicted odds? 2.5 to 1? Yeah, we'll push 2.5 to 1.
Mission successful.
To be fair, most of that success was coming from the fact we had them encircled for multiple turns. Obviously, that is not going to work on the city, because the city is probably their supply hub. But if we can get them encircled in the city, we can get the concentric attack bonus into the city. Which I think will do it. I am noticing our funds are starting to go down. I may try, I might regret it in a bit, but we'll try going a little bit of higher income tax for a little bit. Raise the income tax. No, common and rare, okay. We are working on that, very rare. I haven't got necessarily anything super interesting off of the artifacts yet. Most of the interesting ones, from my perspective, either zone-related. Actually, we have a zone with some unrest that I generated from an event. Might have been danger. Yeah, we have some unrest here. Okay, so you, on your city, you can get the sub-vocalizer.
Yes, sir.
What do we also have? We do have two shadow elements. Let's deploy those.
Order acknowledged.
The air quality advisor and the foreign affairs counselor. Once again, we can attempt to offer client state to these guys.
Order acknowledged.
Critical failure, so we piss them off more. Because they're our subject, they're probably never going to clear on us, but they're getting a bit low. And we don't necessarily have any great ways to raise opinion. Getting closer to good deployment. We should be in a position where we're going to have the city encircle next turn. Construction. I think our construction is looking pretty good. I think it's time to put more projects in the queue for building. So what is the state of our assets? You've got a bureaucratic office capped. You've got your bureaucratic office capped. You've got it capped. Capped. You can do an expand. So we'll do an expand.
Affirmative.
I think you are capped. I think you're level 3, yeah. We're level 2. And capped based off that. We're level 2. I think you can go up to 3. Yeah. Oh no, Keats is only 2, so Keats is capped. I don't think I've actually built any bureaucratic office here, so we should start building your bureaucratic office up.
Copy that.
You work on VidCom. We've discovered, yeah. Okay, so we're working, once we got VidCom and University done, we'll probably start trying to get the quality of life in the little zones up and then look to expand them. How many construction projects do we have underway? 5. With the expansion of industry, there's probably around 100 each. So we do probably have a spare like 1,000 construction points. Do I want to do that? Use that to pave the main thoroughfares? Yes. Let's do some partial paving. Probably want that road paved, yeah. Okay, so that's enough paving. Mainly that stretch and then to the front that need to be paved. In fact, we've paved that front, right? So it's the north front and the west front. I would also like additional paving. We have 6 decisions awaiting us. We have discovered the medium tank, so that's good to see. Automated factories are not bad. One of our governors just quit. It's not super great. Because we're gonna have to replace the governor then.
Roger that. Affirmative.
Okay, don't like that that's lowering our authoritarianism, but you'd think not giving in to the whims of the people would make you more authoritarian, not less authoritarian, but that's not quite how it works, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Protest against high taxing. Okay.
Order received.
We have to take the taxes back down.
Order acknowledged.
If we get more protests, I'll do it. If it's just one like every 3 or 4 turns, we'll not, but... Automated factory, and obviously play that.
Affirmative.
Take a little bit of territory off them. We did get a bunch of industrial capacity over the end turn, so that's good to see. And we finished the factory in the capital. So let's continue building up your bureaucratic office.
Copy that.
Let's also start building up a new factory. Yeah.
Order received.
And then also in the capital, before I forget, we are going to at least 1 level of ammunition factory, so we'll build 1 level of factory of that factory type. Okay, let's try to chase these guys. Well, either defeat these guys or chase these guys back into the city. One or the other.
Mission successful.
Okay, so next turn we will attempt to take that city from attacking from both sides. We could potentially try this turn. Don't know how well it would work this turn. Yeah, our odds are not necessarily predicted to be super great this turn. No, but we do apparently have guys attacking from all directions, so we're getting, in theory, the full concentric bonus. So let's attempt the attack.
Attack formation.
It is probably going to take multiple turns to take this city. I said, well, yeah, multiple turns to take the city. For a moment, I thought it was going to make me a liar. But yeah, that's actually a good sign. That's a sign we'll probably take it shortly. Just not this turn. Once we take it, I suppose we can redeploy those guys all to the west. Starting to pave over the roads to support people moving to the west. We're at war with this surviving AI, so we probably do need to deal with them eventually. Political power. Is my council full? Personnel. I do have a reserve pool member, so it would have come up if there was a council seat empty. Got told someone had quit. Maybe that was a different turn and I dealt with it already. Governor. Oh, one of the governors quit. Okay. I'm surprised I did not get asked to do a replacement. Yeah, so we don't have a governor right now. Let's send some political power on getting a governor. Getting someone to be a governor. Actually, honestly, grabbing a senior here would not be the worst idea. Okay, obviously don't have the political power to play unification here. And to succeed at this, we need to play Shadow of the Lands, so... time to cycle the turn. Okay, they're attempting to do a break into their city to get their reinforcements in. Looks like our troops held. Yeah, that was... we killed a bunch of troops over the interns, so that's actually a really good thing. Ooh, another militia project. I did invest in a militia project somewhere, right? Yeah, this one's got a level 1. So let's try to upgrade you. And that's what, in this example, this is why this one's stable, pretty much at full. Because we got this militia project. So let's upgrade the militia
Order
project.
received.
Deal the alien pathogen,
Copy
yes,
that.
this is our priority. Emergency. This is going to cause danger if I tell them no. Reducing commercial or commerce and not gaining, well, not gaining government is probably what I want here.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Point governor. I'm surprised the governors are this. Well, they're the same. This guy is going to get better. So this is the senior. The really only big problem about the senior is obviously old. The senior is 62 versus the 29-year-old who's not going to get better, but it's going to hang around a lot longer. So we'll put you as the governor. I don't want to spend a little power on zone upgrade right now. Offered by slaves. This will keep the slavers happy, so we'll buy the slaves.
Order acknowledged.
Two choices I don't want. We'll take the democracy because I want it less than the heart. Well, want to gain it. How best describe it? I don't hate it as much is maybe a good way to think about it. Okay, so we're gonna pile in down here. We're not apparently didn't get the best of supplies over the end turn, but hopefully the full surround. We don't need supplies where we're going. I mean, we're gonna be overstacked, but that'll probably be fine. Like a little stacking company coming in here.
Mission successful.
And success. We have taken the city. With that, we have secured ourselves another 100,000 people. I think we're just going to get this territory as soon as the turn ends anyway, so not wanting to attack these guys, because I think these guys will at least spawn out and take the city. Right, probably over-investing a little bit in roads, because I think it'll be useful in the future. How's construction looking? Okay, because a lot of the things have progressed, it probably won't give us too much of a delay in construction on the next turn, hopefully.
Order acknowledged.
Shed on the advisor, shed diplomat on the Foreign Affairs Council.
Order acknowledged.
We can attempt once more offer client state,
Order acknowledged.
and it's a failure. One day it will succeed, and these guys will be prime for unification. And yes, it looks like the rest of the forces of the minor laid down their arms and surrendered to us. Good to see. Did see on the movement there that I may have lost a guy in bad supply. I should pull him back into better supply. We've acquired debt mold. Arguably, debt mold is probably going to want a new governor.
Yes, sir.
Plundering a debt mold. Let's do the appoint governor decision first. And that'll probably want to be a senior. Yeah, probably senior.
Yes, sir.
A 63-year-old has capacity 3. Again, versus the capacity 1. Nice young guy. So we're going the senior.
Understood.
Senior will get better. The senior might not live forever is the real problem with the senior. Yeah, no, we're not going to bring in those towns. Let's save political power for other stuff.
Affirmative.
Plundering, send in the troops. New governor.
Understood.
14,000 troops and an eligible security personnel confront 15,000 plunderers. And of course, with that ratio of armed professional troops versus, well, I say professional, they're militia, versus that many plunderers, the troops succeed. Offered to buy slaves, yeah.
Order acknowledged.
Turn the best prospect into a veteran sergeant.
We'll go.
Okay, we're at war with these guys, and I'm definitely going to need some fire support to deal with these. So we're going to bring up the GR tank and the GR walkers to deal with them. Oh, that's, So you'll notice I've paved this entire road. And the point of paving the road was to upgrade the action points, or minimize the action point expenditure on the trucks. And yet, even with that, we're going into yellow supply here. So at some point along this road, we run out of action points. It looks like it's right about here. Yeah, so that's where we hit about 125. So that is where we should plop the supply base. Honestly, that's not a particularly bad place to plop a town at some point to take it down into the ruins and the rare metals. Needless to say, that's going to make supplying up here complicated. Though complicated is not impossible. I mean, at some point we're gonna have to put a road through the desert. That's unavoidable. Okay, roads around the mold. The mold obviously probably wants its taxes back, ideally. Plus, we don't want to overwhelm the neighboring city too much either. We will want to build some roads coming into Demold. So we can get some troops down to this eastern border here. Dreaded building roads through the desert is always terrible. At this point, we probably want to start redeploying these guys. If we have logistics to do that. I may also... What I'll probably do is I'll probably redeploy everything that is not or everything that is motorized here. We'll probably leave the foot troops behind if we can. Well, I say if we can. We obviously can. It takes effort to move things. It doesn't take effort to leave things behind. Because again, we've got a pretty solid piece with these guys. I'd rather redeploy and take contested stuff that they'd be running to take instead of fighting them. And the nomads like us. They're unclear because they're nomads, but 69 opinion means they're not going to start anything. I do need to keep guys on the border so they don't just casually walk in and take stuff because they're nomads, but yeah. Okay, let's start looking into strategic redeployment of these guys. Oh, we're not on the rails yet, so the answer to can you strategically redeploy them is no. Okay. Put rails in. Put a railhead in. If the transport hub for the city survived, nationalize the transport hub of the city. This is a good place to play strength cards. So we have the ability to crack down and rest, which we will do. I'm going to hold off on deploying the mushroom project because I'd rather crack down this and rest.
Understood.
Through the tyrannical power of crackdown and rest, we've basically removed all the unrest in that city. So they should very rapidly fall in line. A little bit disappointing that we're having a bunch of people melting away into the surrounding area to join the free folk. As the opinion improves, they should come back. Because the rest is gone. Quality of life isn't the best, but there's no longer immediate threat of getting shot, I suppose. Should help. Okay, these should help us clear these out pretty quickly. Let's cycle the turn. And looking at the time, this should probably be the last end turn of the video. If you're watching on YouTube, there probably will be another part up tomorrow, because I'm going to record one more part tonight. For a total of 4 parts. If you're watching on Twitch, much like the earlier part breaks, feel free to hang around, because I'm going to basically take a short break where I stretch, drink a little of my drink, figure out if I need to go top the drink up. Gotta stay hydrated with all this talking. And I'll leave you a little bit of a cliffhanger on how the turn is going. Or well, how the situation looks. We'll see how the enemy moves, but then we'll be at the end of the turn. So next time will be the beginning of round 119. So until then, I wish you all good luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.